What are the 5 best sales books you can read this summer? I'm not talking about the 5 books that everybody's talking about on YouTube, which they never read. I'm talking about the 5 books that will increase your sales, that are effective. We're going to talk about it, and we're starting right now. Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul, and if it's your first time here, this channel is all about entrepreneurship, success, and sales science. So if you want to succeed in life and business and increase your sales, go ahead and subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss anything. With summer coming, many of you are going to be relaxing on the beach. You're going to be wearing your sunglasses, maybe you'll have your camera, take some pictures. Maybe you will go fishing. Either way, it's a time for suntan lotion and flip-flops. And summertime is the best time to soak that sunlight, to relax, but also to soak in that knowledge. In other words, it's the best time to read some books. So in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 best books for you to read this summer so you can increase your sales and dominate your competition. But hold up, I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to give you the same books, the same list that all these other YouTube channels upload every year, which you've probably read a few years ago. They repeat the same books every year. Every list is the same, and perhaps they'll add a book or two every year or so. And I doubt they've ever read any of them. No, I'm going to give you a list of 5 books that work. They will increase your sales. And yes, I have read these books. As a matter of fact, I'm going to prove to you that these books work by the end of the video, so stay tuned. Are you ready? Let's get started. As you know, in sales, you need to know how to negotiate. And the first book I'm going to recommend to you is Never Split the Difference. This book is written by a former FBI hostage negotiator that offers a new field-tested approach to negotiating effective in any situation. And when I say in any situation, I mean in terrorist situations where your life and the life of others depend on it. And the FBI, of course, have been looking into this a lot, extensively. They know what works. This book is gold. It's by Chris Voss, and I'll leave a link to this book along with every other book I recommend for you down in the description down below. Another thing you need to know in sales is how to read body language, both your client's body language and your own body language. And that's why I recommend the definitive book of body language by Alan and Barbara Pease. This book is an excellent book. It will not only teach you how to read body language, how to tell if people are lying, but will also show you how to use your own body language to influence and persuade people. It's a truly excellent book, and I recommend it this summer for your reading. Another important thing you need to know in sales if you want to be successful is how to write and how to deliver your script. And before you tell me, Paul, I do not need a script, I don't use a script, I'm impromptu, I understand you need a script. Look, the biggest mistake that most salespeople make is they think they don't need a script. Now, I'm not telling you you need to follow your script word by word, although the true masters do, but you need that script, you need that guide. And for this reason, I recommend Brain Scripts by Drew Eric Whitman, or Whiteman, or Whitman. This book doesn't just tell you how to write a script, it shows you how to write a script using cognitive biases, using psychology. It's extremely powerful. And as a matter of fact, Drew is one of my favorite authors when it comes to business and sales. Drew is actually the author of Cashvertising, which is my favorite book on sales copy that I have ever read. This is truly a masterpiece. Now, the next book I'm going to recommend is about sales copy or copywriting. Now, I already mentioned cash advertising before, so I'm going to recommend a book I'm currently reading right now that's blowing my mind. The book is called Sales Copy Secrets by Jim Edwards. And Jim Edwards is the guy that does the sales copy with Russell Brunson for ClickFunnels. So this is a very powerful book, especially if you're doing Facebook ads, emails, landing pages or websites or funnels, which you're supposed to be doing anyway. You should be doing funnels, so you need this book. Now, before I go on to the final book I recommend for you to read this summer, here are some honorable mentions. And by the way, comment down below if you've read any of these books I mentioned, or if you recommend any books for me to read or for our audience to read this summer. I would love to know. Comment down in the comment section below. First up, my own book, How to Sell a Pen Really. Now, this book is all about sales psychology, how to seduce your audience into buying your product. Now, it's a small book, it's perfect for the plane or on the beach, and it has closes, it has psychology. It's really a good book. I hope you check it out. Another book I recommend is Telephone Tips That Sell. This is also a small book, and it has tips for you to be able to close over the phone. So if you are a telemarketer or even a sales agent or you have your own business, you need to know how to close on the phone. And this book is a great read. It's very underrated and it will blow your mind. And of course, every salesperson needs motivation. They need to be motivated and inspired. And the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone is one of the best books I've ever read and the best book to do that for you. But make sure you get your hands on that book. It's a masterpiece. So let's get to my final recommendation for you to read this summer to increase your sales. And my final recommendation is not a book. It's a book series. This is the Closer series. And these 3 books were originally written by Ben Gay III, and they are the original sales Bible. The Closers Part 1 alone actually sold over 5 million copies before they stopped counting. And the first 2 books cover everything you need to know in sales. As a matter of fact, most sales books out there, what they talk about can be found in the original Closers series. And book number 3 was written recently by myself and Ben Gay III, and this book is packed with sales psychology, packed with sales science, and packed with pure magic. Now, as I promised, I'm going to prove to you that these books actually work. So here's the deal. I'm going to leave you the link to the free sample of the Closers Part 3 in the description down below. All you have to do is click that link and you can get your free sample. Now, that free sample, if you actually read and apply what you read, can increase your sales by 30%. If it works, you can buy the Closers Part 3 and maybe the other books in the series to increase your sales even more. If it doesn't work, you got it for free, so you didn't lose anything. Now, if you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button, that thumbs up button down below. I would really appreciate that. And also, please share it with one friend, somebody that can also get value from watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And did you know that there is one close that can close all objections? Every single objection can be closed with this one close. If you want to know what that is, go ahead and watch this video right here. If you want to watch more sales training videos like this one, go ahead and watch this playlist right here. I'm Paul Democritou, and until next time, keep succeeding.